Fantastic Heroes of New Earth going to be coming at you. We're down to 3 teams remaining here in Cycle 6. Lion Esports Club, of course, they're winning comfortably in the grand finals. We saw that yesterday. They took out Stay Green 2-0 in the winner bracket finals to get to that point. Thus, why you see Stay Green here. Stay Green, they're going to be taking on Internet Gangsters, who had to work their way through the losers bracket, including defeating Reason Gaming in the previous round to get to this point. But that leads us to this matchup. So definitely another great matchup here at hand. The winner, of course, moving on to play Lion Esports Club. Here we are, game number 1, the drafting stage. Obviously getting kicked off. Before we get too much into it, though, first things first, want to state I'm Briggs CBK, and I'm going to be joined by co-caster today. Going to be bringing back Zlapped. Zlapped once again. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. I'm doing great. I'm just a little hungry, so I'm actually eating a little right now before the cast so I can stay awake. So that if I disappear, that's the reason.
Gotta keep the energy up. That makes sense. You gotta stay awake, you said. What is it, like 6 p.m. over there?
I fell asleep very late, and my cat woke me up at 9 a.m.
I hate when that happens. Those damn cats. All right, so happy to have you here once again. Obviously, we do have a great matchup at least, so hopefully that's enough attention to keep us entertained. But with that said, obviously we are moving along here, so let's actually take a look and see what the hell's going on. So as far as the bands go, it was Scout, Dampier, Keeper of the Forest, Warbeast coming out. So
nothing really standing out. Swindle always bans Scout every single game, so that's no news there. Yeah. IG plays a really good Dampier, and they've won several games with it, so I'm guessing SG is quite scared of that, so it's a good ban. And then picks are quite normal as well.
Yeah, those 2 bands specifically are usually more the popular bands. I mean, we did see yesterday against Too Much Sugar, obviously, or not. I'm sorry, not Too Much Sugar, but Lion Esports Club, and there was the one game. The Dampier did go through unbanned, but again, Lions won that series 2-0. So, Stay Green kind of going back to the roots with that, banning those 2 heroes. As far as the picks, though, so we had the Engineer first pick, Kraken Apollo, Samwraith into Ophelia, then Ravener into Corrupted Disciple. I want to also bring, Limp on Kraken, he normally is a fantastic Kraken, but yesterday didn't do the best. Maybe a mix of just how the game went, and the team obviously didn't come out on top, but wasn't as good as we're used to seeing.
Lions played amazing yesterday and really shut that Kraken down. So we'll see if IG will be able to do the same. I'm not expecting a jungler on Legion at all. I'm pretty sure they want to have the Engineer Ravener mid, win that lane, get total free farm on Sandrift bottom, and just get a Suicide that can get experience top.
Yeah.
Normally when you see an Ophelia, I expect the Corrupted from when I play against SG, so I'm not too surprised by that pick either. They really like picking up that combo. Now everything's... All that's left is what they're going to pick for the mid lane. Are they going to dodge it, or are they going to... man up against it.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Fade. Gonna go the Fade once again.
I talked about that yesterday. It just doesn't work.
It didn't really work out the best. Yeah, so the prediction was right, but yeah, that second game, yeah, that was a pretty fail lane in the end. So probably not going to go back to the Fade route, but... we do see the bands coming out here. You see, speaking of middle presence, IG taking out the Pebbles, of course. So they follow up with Torture, though. Empath was banned by Stay Green. Again, that was that Sandwraith combination. Wanted to get rid of her. And then Bubbles taken out on top of that. So one more ban from either side.
Yeah, removing Pebbles and Torture is both all right mid laner as well as like I said yesterday, one of the best boxing out Suicide heroes. So they probably removed that. He removes that, so his Suicide will have a little safer time, so to speak.
Yeah. Pestilence taken out there, so another kind of mid presence. So
yeah, I mean, if I meet a Ravener NG mid, 1 second. Pestilence is one of the few heroes that I'd love to put it up against, because a MOA Pestilence will win against the NG Ravener. Like 90% of the times, they will win against that. So a very smart ban. Yeah. Very smart ban.
Taking him out there. So Wretched Hag is actually the final ban coming out from Stay Green. So taking away a Suicide possible option from IG with the Wretched Hag. They already have the Sand Ray, so very likely wouldn't have been that carry at Hag, of course, the Shortland Hag. So taking it out for that reason. But now IG, again, we'll see what they focus
They're
on
picking
here.
Blitz and Rally.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say Rally before he picked it, but too late, so it doesn't count, I guess.
Gonna be cool, I think.
No, just Rally Suicide and Blitz to box out the Kraken. Yeah. You'll win mid. Kraken won't get experience. You got free from Sandrift. You got 2 lanes out of free one. They're going to run as 5 top. block as many camps as possible, and just take over the game that way. Well, that's their game plan. What I see right now, at least. But you can't really make a game plan before seeing all opponents' heroes, so it might change.
It's best to wait and see, actually, until all 5 are there. But, yeah, kind of predicting it to an extent is always a good thing, too. Kind of how your draft goes. But now back to State Green again. That middle presence, that's what we're really looking at here as far as what they're going to go with. I mean, you look at support options, you still got your Glacius, your Luna. Definitely go to on the board. Pyromancer, I know Z-Freak especially loves that one, so wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, still like the Tempest on the board, but you mentioned probably not going to see that here on Legion side.
No, and I also think Riley's a really good pick here because he's one of the few heroes that can live against the NG Ravenor by compelling his teammate or himself.
Yeah.
So it's actually really smart, not only because he's an alright suicide, but I think they picked him because he's one of the best heroes against that lane mid. Mm-hmm. So now, and there's no bubbles left on the board. There's no Pesty, there's no Hag, there's no one who can really solo against that lane mid, so they can't really dodge it now.
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong about the Blitz.
Well, they did go another solid secondary support option there. I mean, Master of Arms, the fact that he was still even on the board, definitely a pretty good pickup there for IG, of course, so that's how they're going to finish. So you think it's still going to be that NG Ravener mid, though, of course, and the MOA top of Sandwraith? Or bottom of Sandwraith, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything in particular. I think they're going to do exactly that. The other option would be putting Sandwraith mid, Rally bottom, and Charlie top. I could see that happening, but then again, that if Hellborn rotates, I just think the safer way to play is 1-2-2, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised seeing the Charlie.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see what IG does here. State Green, though, they're down to 8 seconds now, so definitely counting down here. And they just very quickly, but it's going to be a Lodestone. Lodestone coming out, okay. So that means we are going to see the Kraken middle with Pyro?
No, they're doing Lodestone.
Oh, they're doing Lodestone mid, okay.
Yes, they're. Well, yes, now they are, when you see the heroes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, what do you make of that? I mean, Lodestone, we really haven't seen a mid, especially with the support with him. I mean,
it will work really well with Ophelia, but if Ophelia doesn't have any camps, it's just going to backfire because Lodestone will not be able to get last hits. Like, sure, he's a strong hero and he has a lot of health and stuff, but the NG Ravenor will still completely screw him over. So unless the Ophelia manages to do a lot, I doubt anything's going to happen there. But yeah, considering IG just saw their Lodestone pick, they know they're going to do a dual mid, so I definitely think they're going to do the 1-2-2 now, because they know they will win 2 lanes. Yeah. So, they might actually walk up through the middle lane and try and get a kill here.
Yeah, trying to be sneaky.
How many ward? Oh, they only have 1 ward?
Engineer.
Okay, yep. So they're not blocking camps either. Now I'm very confused.
That is interesting, because, well, Master of Arms still has gold to spend, but it just hasn't. So, yeah, they're not going to be blocking the camps. They probably might still end up buying some ward asides for when he gets back, but this is kind of very interesting what they're trying to accomplish here. You see they're going on the uphill, but a Z-Freak might have spotted something there on the uphill, and he is going to fall back. So, yeah, they're not going to catch anybody here on State Green. And they place a ward aside not even blocking a camp, actually. They just place it here for vision. So, what are they doing?
I'm guessing they just think that like minus farming won't be too big of an issue for them, and all they want to do is not be ganked by him. So that ward is a very good placement to spot ganks, but I still don't understand why they wouldn't block any camps.
Yeah, that's nowadays especially. It just seems like the go-to, especially if you're running a 2-2-1 against a jungle strategy. It's you pretty much at least see 1, if not multiple camps blocked, but. Yeah, not going to be happening. I mean, now what this did do, you see Ophelia, she has 2 rev wards. So she's actually thinking that, you know, they did block it, of course. So in a sense, it's kind of making her, quote-unquote, waste her gold on the rev wards, even though they didn't block it. So I guess there's kind of logic there, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty smart move if you expect her to buy the wards, but... I mean, she will farm slower without the Ring of the Teacher, the early Ring of the Teacher. But, yeah, we'll see what it makes of this. He's currently waiting to see if any camps are blocked. He's probably going to be as surprised as I was when he realizes nothing's blocked.
They're spawning. Okay. Sure, I'll take over this Catman champion and begin to farm. So, yeah, that is interesting with the tactics there. What did he end up buying, by the way, on Master? What's being sent to him? Looks like a Ward of Rev, so he is going to unblock the pole camp here.
You were actually right, though. They did send the Kraken mid.
Did they? Okay.
I don't like that at all, because if you, like... if Legion are all good players, and if you're up against a Kraken with an NG Ravener, all you do is you position yourself behind him, so if he charges you with him.
Yeah.
And then you can still kill him. So I think that's a very bad choice.
Yeah.
But then again, Lowstone will probably do better than Kraken bottom. So in that terms, it's a good decision.
Exactly. It's one of those give or takes. It's the idea that Lowstone will do maybe slightly better at the bottom lane. I think is what it ultimately comes down to. So as long as they don't die here in the middle lane, obviously it's easier said than done. But don't die in the middle lane, you should be able to manage with the setup here. But yeah, Ravener Engineer as always, Sergo and Sender here. Their kill potential definitely going to be high. So we'll see if that possibly comes through. But the top lane, of course, that means you got Corrupted Disciple matched up against a Rally here. I think it's safe to say you expect Corrupted Disciple to have a pretty good time in this matchup. Yeah,
and there's the gang coming mid, but Legion spotted it. And yes, the Corrupted should definitely win top. No doubt about it. What's the standing right now? It's 5-2 versus 8-3. So yeah, she's already winning. The lead is going to get bigger and bigger. But they actually placed a really good ward top as well. Like we said, they don't really care about Ophelia farming. They have 2 perfect wards to show the ganking from Ophelia. One top, one mid, and the mid one was actually not counter warded.
Yeah, I was actually.
He missed that.
Yeah, he missed that. So can they place it in a pretty unique spot? Not I guess crazy unique by any means, but not the obvious that he thought it was. So. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is working out there. Oh, middle lane, we do have some action, though. Pyromancer in a little bit of trouble. Has a double damage rune. Trying to be out of attack range. Health potion going to be ticked off. Ravener doing a slight stutter step right there, but now he's going back on a Kraken. As Engineer still chasing the Kexon. It's going to miss. A good side step coming out from Z-Freak. And Engineer does not have enough mana for the turret, so Pyromancer will live. And no Bloodlust kill is going to come out. That's got to be IG feeling pretty unfortunate. At the same time, they are going to force him all the way back to the well, of course, but missing out on a Bloodlust kill opportunity right there in the middle lane. Well played by Z-Freak, though.
But stats-wise, Kraken is actually winning the last hits. I'm very surprised about that. But that's good. But there's going to be a kill mid very soon. So in either case, IG should win this lane. But that's actually very good for SG. They did the right choice. You can even see Swindle getting full experience bottom actually have the same last hits as the 1v1 top.
Yeah.
So SG is doing very well in every lane. And considering they have a jungler, they're going to win. If you look at top lane, he missed the second counter ward as well. I mean, the second ward.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
Very well placed wards by IG. Very well placed wards.
Yeah. So, again, in a sense, those red wards were was just gold wasted there by Ophelia for early on. So, again, kind of that logic there, at least, is suitable. He is going to get the aim of the Exile right here. They'll deliver it in. Has that at least to work with. See Corrupted Disciple on the top lane. That's why this matchup is definitely powerful for Corrupted. The conduit goes up, and you look at Rally, actually. Holy crap. One more auto attack probably would have done it. He was at 10 charges right there, 163 damage, but just out of range. So Rally does live, but yeah, a tough time for Xivy up here. Although he is 12-2, so he's managing not too bad.
Yeah, but Swindle's in a 1v2. Like right now, IG is losing because Hellborn has a jungler, and yeah, that's it. You're not winning your 2 lanes right now because Lodestone is getting more than your 1v1 suicide. So if the game keeps going this way, SG's lead is going to get bigger and bigger considering they have a jungler. So we'll look to see what happens as soon as Sandrift becomes 6. I'm going to expect a gank mid ASAP. So as soon as I see that 6, it's going to be a kill mid.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, SG's doing really well right now. There's not much else to say.
They really are. I mean, yeah, I'm actually very surprised at this. Swinnemel's down here at the bottom lane now. He's level 5. He has 18 creep kills compared to the 26 of Samri. So, yeah, Master of Farms and Sania was moving a little bit, obviously, in the middle lane when they were trying to kill that Pyromancer. So, hasn't 100% been a 2v1 down here, but still, he's no doubt done a great job at it. And actually, this Ward of Sight did. So, Master of Farms, he never countered the Ward of Sight, I guess. I didn't even notice that, but I guess he attempted to, but he didn't get it. So, the Ward of Sight stayed there the whole time, and obviously that meant no pulling for the Legion team, and that's obviously helpful for Stay Green. So.
It didn't look like he tried to get it either, I think.
Well, where did the red ward go then? Because I was looking for that.
Yeah, that's a very good question. he might have missed it by a little bit.
Yeah. There are wards on our Engineer now, so. Gonna get those placed down eventually. But yeah, Samwraith hitting level 6, as you're mentioning. That's probably going to be a time for. Let's try to get that Bloodlust kill then, because, yeah, all 3 lanes are actually doing pretty damn good for Stay Green with the jungle factor on top of that. That's never a good thing, so.
Yeah, you can see Lodestone, 232 GPM, Rally 165, Sandwraith, the biggest farmer in the game, and they're finally winning the last hits mid now, which was to be expected. But even then, like the lead keeps going bigger for Hellborn because Ophelia is farming.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit 6 very shortly, I would say.
It's almost as if they're trying to maybe think about setting it up. I mean, the illusions are going to be picked up by Master of Arms right there. But Lodestone's still moving around. And actually, he's coming towards the middle lane, it looks like. There isn't really vision on it, but Master of Arms probably sees him, yeah. So it won't be too sneaky by any means.
Yeah, well, it's good rotation for Swindle because, as I said, Sandwraith hits 6. SG knows that Sandwraith is going to gank mid no matter what.
Yeah.
So he's already moving towards mid to stop that, but obviously he was spotted, so he can't stay there. So there's a huge kill potential mid now. We'll see what happens.
Kraken level 6 as well. That's when obviously these marks start happening here. Bottom lane, a little bit of pressure, but nothing too much. So yeah, we are approaching now 7 minutes into this game. Still no Bloodlust kill. Gotta feel it's coming shortly though. Again, they tried earlier, but Pyromancer barely able to live. At that middle, you see Raleigh attempting to demoralize your Roar for some creep kills even right there, but just out of range. So again, still nothing just yet, but the golden experience, it just continues to slightly go more and more in favor of Stay Green as a team, despite Ravener and Sandwraith being up there at tops in the game with the GPM chart at least. So, but again, you just feel it's coming. Just feel it's coming. It's just a matter of actually when they want to go for the setup, but not doing it just yet.
No, they're playing very, very, very safe here on both sides.
Okay. He's going to be fine. Yeah, Lodestone, a little bit of pressure. Master of Arms was rotating in to flank him, but obviously, benefit of Lodestone in that lane. He's rocket drills away.
Yeah, you can see Ophelia. She's actually not doing that well. She's level 6, just hit it 7.5 minutes into the game, 240 GPM. She's struggling because she's been doing what she should be doing, trying to set up both top and mid, but the wards from IG were just way too well placed in order for her to do anything. So she still hasn't been able to do much. Raleigh's moving towards mid now, so I'm guessing they're going to do a 4-man gank mid, would be my guess. They just counter-warded SG's ward mid.
Oh, Zergo missed the ball lining. Will it matter? Release Kraken coming out. Sandwraith pointed it. He goes over the ledge though with the Desert's Curse. Minotaur's coming in from Minos right there on Ophelia. Ravener still chasing. One more auto attack. Bloodlust kill is going to come out in their favor. The Hatred definitely helping right there. Crypto Disciple also running in though. Master of Arms dropping. Ravener also in some trouble. The ball lining. The seismic slam goes off. And down goes Corrupted Disciple. We do see him pick off on the Master of Arms though. Raleigh chasing down. Has that Shadow Storm. Exhibit is going to get exploded on. Down he goes. So it ends up being a 3-for-2 exchange. When it's all said and done, a lot of back and forth right there between the two teams. But it looks like this may also set up Stay Green to push a little bit. No, not really in the middle lane, but crazy fight there in the middle lane there.
Yeah, like I really liked that Jesse was ready. As soon as they saw the initiation, he poured in mid and participated in the fight, and that made a huge difference. So yeah, yeah, very well played by SG there, and they went in their favor, and their lead is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Well, that was also, the start wasn't the greatest. I mean, Zergo, the ball lightning attempt initially, it was just a little off. And if that actually connected, that would have been a lot easier kill onto Engineer initially, and I think that could have made that fight a lot different, because Engineer that ran away, the release of Kraken kind of was put up to cut them off, and it made it even take longer to eventually get the kill. So yeah, missing that initial ball lightning really kind of snowballed the whole fight right there, arguably into Stay Green's favor. So kind of a big miss, and it goes back to the laning phase already being won by Stay Green, now winning that fight to an extent. Obviously
initiation mid.
Oh, bottom lane they were also going. Yeah, middle lane though, Kalimp is going to Tsunami Charge away though. And he's gonna
that could have been a kill if he did what I suggested earlier, that he positioned himself behind him and charged with it. But then again, they don't have vision of the Pyromancer, so he could have just been sitting behind. So yeah, it was the safer decision. Yeah, Raleigh's trying to set up mid again, and SG does not have any wards. He's placing one now. Oh, are you not going to go in?
Raleigh is falling back. Yeah, it felt like the Legion team actually could have manned up right there.
Definitely.
Something happened, but chose not to. They might have thought Ophelia was a lot closer or something. I mean, or even Lodestone. I guess Lodestone might have been missing too at that point. So, again, it's a lot easier for us to get that information. But, yeah, just not feeling it. And in the end, Raleigh decides to go back to the top lane and continue to farm up there. So, I mean, even after that fight, I mean, Ravener is still the top farmer in the game. And Sandwraith is still managing very well. In fact, he's going to have his Energizer here shortly.
But he's only at 310 GPM in a total free farm lane. Like, they haven't been able to get any kills off, really.
Yeah.
Without without losing more than they got. So Sandrift is not doing that well in terms of farm, considering the circumstances. But they might be able to kill the Listen here. No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna be more than fine.
I hope they will make something happen mid again, or possibly move someone up top. They should know there's a lane ward there, so possibly. Oh.
Wow, yeah, a lot of ports coming mid, actually. Rally, they could probably see him porting in, though, but Ravenor's going to jump in on the Kraken. He has the Tsunami Charge. Can he get it off in time? The Seismic Slam, and down goes Rally. Release Kraken going to be used just before. Samurai even ported in, but they do get the kill onto Kraken right there. You see Lodestone trying to make something happen, but yeah, not in time. So that was kind of interesting. I mean, they saw the ports even coming in, but Ravenor landed the ball lightning. And Kraken just simply could not get the Tsunami Charge off, so...
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do. Like I said, you set something up mid, and they did it with 5 heroes, so very successfully. The top tower now is going to be pushed, though, and they don't have Moa there to counter push with Goo. Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. They could actually get a kill here.
They're trying to flank with Sandwraith. The Courier is going to spot him. In fact, Corrupted Disciple also running into him. Jesuit's Curse going to come out. He just used the Energizer they got right there. Will it be enough, though? Ball Lightning is ready from Ravener, but that's going to be tough to... Oh, the Compel missed! Oh, that's a huge miss. Oh, the Ball Lightning connects. Are you kidding me? The easier spell misses, the harder spell lands, but so they get the kill in the end. Oh, that was a big miscompel, though. That could have been a big difference maker, but good Ball Lightning coming out from Zerga at the same time. Great chase.
Yeah, well played. It looked like Sable was kind of scared if Hellborn had backup.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he waited with his compel. But they got the kill, so well played. Zerga's going to pick up his PK now, and hopefully they will do some pressure on Chessie. Because he's... well, he's not that farmed, but you should still keep him down.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't want him to take... I mean, it's pretty much where Sandwraith is at as far as those items. I mean, in fact, though, GPM-wise, Sandwraith is obviously, what, 80 gold per minute plus ahead of Corrupted Disciple. So, actually, now, with these couple of kills that recently happened, I mean, you can definitely argue Internet Gangster's in the much better spot. I mean, the team stats still in favor of Stay Green. It's very slight, though, and the heroes that matters where they're really added up on the Legion side. So, Ravener, what did he buy? I was going to ask, what do you think he should go? He went the Portal Key. You like that pickup here?
Definitely. They need to keep up the pressure. They know that Hellborn, no matter what, will outfarm them because of the jungler.
Yeah.
1 second.
That's fine.
I'm finally done with my food.
That's all good. That's all good. But, middle tower going down right there, so...
So, yeah, pick up the early PK and make sure stuff happens. Just set up some kills with the Sandwraith ulti. So, yeah, SG just needs to not go alone. Because if there's a hero alone anywhere, Ravenor's going to be there, Sandwraith's going to pull in, and it's a dead hero. Oh.
Stealing the Ancients. That's always frustrating. IG is going to realize you're just a little bit too late as well. The Predator crushes up. Ravener comes up. Ball lining. It does connect, actually. This could be a big kill. Release Kraken coming up. Beautiful release. That Kraken is south for now. Compel forward, though. Corrupted Disciple still being chased out. Corrupted Disciple will fall. Kraken trying to finish off Rally. But no! Great blast shot coming out from Master of Arms. Loso jumps in there with the flank. Beautiful initiation from Swindlemelons, actually, with that Shadow Storm. Gets 2 kills. Master of Arms, the lockdown for the Minotaurs. And that's going to end up being 3 kills in the end for Stay Green. So what was a much better start for IG. The Lodestone actually did the work in the end. He was a great angle outside of the energy field. Cut them off and ended up getting the 3 kills in the process to finish that off. So Corrupted Disciple at least was picked off by IG, but again, the Ancients even happened before that. So I think the overall swing is definitely much better for Stay Green right there.
Definitely. What I talked about just 30 seconds ago was that SG cannot go alone, and that's exactly what they did. Swindle ran away, but he came back in time, and everything went in their favor. So a lucky haste rune. Because he went straight for the bottom rune, got a haste, and got back in the fight.
It's not luck, it's calculated. They expected that to be there. So, yeah, that was obviously great. So, despite Corrupted Disciple dying, I mean, he still is not doing that great. I mean, he's 4th on his team, actually. It's kind of 3rd now, but 290 gold per minute. But, yeah, overall, that was huge momentum for Stay Green. Portal Key just picked up by Lodestone, actually. Again, he's level 11, too. So, this Lodestone's pretty damn scary, especially for being a suicide Lodestone here. Now, as I say that, he might be in a little bit of trouble, and no, he's going to be fine. I don't know about if you're noticing this. It might just be me, but are you getting a teapot graphic bug when he uses the rocket drill? Like when he initially uses it, it's a teapot. I don't know if you've been noticing that, or maybe that's just me. But anyways,
maybe.
try to look for that the next time he does it, because it's actually pretty funny. It only happens when it's in the air.
Yeah, they're trying to set something up on bottom now. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, the PK on Lodestone, compared to the rallies, at 171 GPM, he's not even close to anything.
Yeah.
So just amazing play there by Swindle, and that PK is going to do tons of difference. And I honestly don't think like Legion can win a straight up 5v5 team fight.
Yep.
So what SG should do is just push all the remaining towers, and I don't think IG can do anything about it except split push.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would do if I were SG. I would definitely at least get the tier 1s to start with and take over IG's jungle and just lock them in on their own side of the map.
They're going for top. Grub to the side pole. He's going to be jump right here. Samway pointed, then compel forward. Grub to the side pole is going to be locked down. That's another kill on him. So IG is doing a great job of keeping active and continuing to set up kills. So they're really that is the one target that they are definitely trying to make sure that do not let take off here.
Yeah, it goes back to what I said earlier. SG cannot walk alone. Chessie was alone. They ported immediately, and even though Kraken tried to counterport and help him, it was too late because they got too much damage. So this is exactly what IG needs to do. They need to get a few pickoffs and just delay the pushing from SG.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, they can't take a 5v5 fight, so just get rid of a few heroes so SG can push and keep delaying the game. Get a few more items on your heroes, such as a PK on Rally, Shrunken Avenue Ravenor, and, well, I'm guessing, I don't know what time it's going to go, but I would guess it's a Shrunken or a Geos.
Oh, speaking of Sarenth, he got caught right there by the hasted Lodestone, so it prevented him. I think he was TPing bottom, actually, to pick up that farm. So really not the biggest deal in the world, but at the same time, it will slow him down a little bit there as far as his farm pickup goes. But yeah, so you think, I mean, he has a Firebrand. So you're leaning towards, would you like to see a Shrunken Head? Is that your next option for him?
Yes, because SG is going to push. They will. As you can see, they're already doing what I talked about. They're taking out the IG's jungle. IG won't be able to farm on their side of the map. Like, SG will have control on about 75% of the map, and that will just keep on increasing the lead for SG. So they need to fight, but hopefully not a 5v5 fight.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would like to see a Shrunken Head next on both him and Ravenor.
All right.
SG is going to go for the Conger now, and after that, more towers are going to drop.
Yeah, they are. In fact, Ophelia also just getting delivered her steam boots right there. So, Ophelia has been picking up very well, over 300 gold per minute now herself. And, yeah, Conger being attempted. It doesn't look like IG's interested in defending it, let alone even knows it 100%. I mean, they don't have any of the vision, really, around the pit, so...
No, Swindle's being smart as well, and there was the teapot.
Yeah, you saw it? Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay. I'm not just crazy here. That's kind of funny. Anyways, but yeah, he's playing smart because I assume you're meaning that he's kind of showing himself, you know, not giving them any hint as to what's going on.
There's no way IG knows because there's one top, one mid, and they're like, no, they can't kill Conger with free heroes.
Oh, wait a second, they did.
Yeah.
And then the message pops up, so...
So yeah, now what SG should do is just get rid of all of the outer towers now. They shouldn't be scared of anything from IG side. They might actually kill the Sand Wraith,
we got the angle off. Here comes the Tsunami Charge for release the Kraken. Holy crap! I thought Sand Wraith might have ported out for a second, but no, that was just him dissolving into the air because he just got exploded, man. Shatterstorm, basically everything used right there between those two heroes, but obviously a big kill coming out. And they already got the first tower down here, but they just might go straight for the secondary now. And it looks like it. Yeah, they're just going to group up. So IG going to try to counter push the other lanes. Makes sense. Samwraith also used his ultimate there, by the way. So that's going to be on cooldown for 70 more seconds.
Yeah, he probably tried to do some sneaky play by porting us on other hero and getting out. But just too much damage from the Hellborn team. And now this tower is going to drop, and next up is the middle tower.
Yeah.
They might actually set up mid. Yes, they are. Both Kraken and Corrupt are moving towards mid. And they're going to pick up a kill here no matter what.
Ooh, the angle wasn't the best. If he actually waited a little bit longer to place an energy field, that would have been a lot better. But yeah, he used it initially. He is going to get cut off. Master Farms. Insania also in a lot of trouble. He's running to his teammates right here. He's trying to get up there for support, but they're actually porting out, so it doesn't even matter. He's just distracting, if anything. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, so he's probably going to be down. What's going on the bottom? Samwraith coming in. It looks like Pyromancer in some trouble, as well as Ophelia. Ophelia goes down. Pyromancer is going to fall, so they did get Master of Arms, but at least IG does a pretty good job of getting some counter kills. Granted, the tower was also killed by Stay Green right there. So again, the big picture, you still think Stay Green coming on top. They're going to maybe lose some Ophelia minions, but...
Yeah, all in all, it was in favor of SG, but very quick reactions from IG, realizing they were going on us mid. Let's just pick up the remains on bottom lane and at least get something out of it. So yeah, very fast reactions from IG. Good job, but all in all, it was in favor of SG, and the lead is just getting bigger.
It is. Limp doing much better on Kraken today, 417 gold per minute. This is more of what we usually expect to see, 1,100 plus gold saved up. Sitting on the mana battery, by the way, is actually just sells it right there. I was going to ask you, oh, no, he doesn't sell it, he just put it in the stash. Anyways, what do you think of that? I mean, is it, at this point, would you like to upgrade it? I mean, I know that's a minor thing, but what do you find just having the mana battery?
Wait. You mean from mana battery to power supply?
Yeah, to power supply.
No, I wouldn't like to see it upgraded. The mana battery is totally fine. It's just a waste of 300 gold, and I'd rather see him pick up his next item, which is most likely going to be a bulwark.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what Swindle is going for, but I would like to see either a Bard pickup or possibly just straight up Sheepstick or Hellflower, because that's the one way to shut down both a Ravener and a Sandwraith. And honestly, he's farming really damn well. Mm-hmm. If he had a less GPM and farmed less, I would never recommend the Sheepstick or Hellflower, but considering, yeah, there we go, Sheepstick. So yeah, he's going to go the Sheepstick route, just what I wanted, and Corrupt is going to finish his BKB.
Yeah.
So, doing very well.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's Corrupted's GPM hasn't been the best, although it is definitely starting to upgrade now as the game picks up. So 360 gold per minute, yeah, that's showing. Having the Shrunken Head alone will be big news there. He's level 13. He's Lowstone's tops in the game at level 15, by the way. So yeah, not only is he having a great farm, but he's 2 levels higher than anyone else in this game. So really, he's, you know, we're kind of questioning what's going to be the Lowstone mid or Suicide. I think it's proving to be, they made the right option here as far as sending the Lowstone bottom. And,
definitely. I never expected him to get that much farm, but very well played by Swindle this game. Not much else to say. Very well played.
As far as Sandwraith, I mean, he has 2,100 gold now saved out, so especially with where the game's picked up to now, you kind of say, I think it's, you have to really just get that Shrunken Head ASAP, so probably still going to see that.
Definitely. He doesn't have another option. You just cannot go the greedy route. He needs a Shrunken Head in order to do as much damage as possible. And Kraken's actually going to go a Shrunken Head instead of Bulwark. I don't like that, but that's fine considering the heroes on Legion. But I feel like he has enough health in order to sustain himself in team fights. And then again, he's not the priority target on Legion. They're never going to kill Kraken before the Corrupted, Lodestone, and Ophelia. So I think it's just a waste. But it's still an alright item, and it's going to be great in team fights. But I feel like he could have waited with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corrupted went, of course, to Shrunken Head. Did Ophelia buy anything?
Ophelia, she must have. I mean, she has the Ring of the Teacher. It's all the same items, I believe, so maybe not, I guess. Still just sitting on what she has. She upgraded her power supply. I know I saw that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I thought maybe I thought she had 1,500 gold on her.
Yeah.
I might have looked wrong. Oh well, yeah, the Sheepstick is coming really close at least on the Swindle, and the Shrunken Head finished on Ravenor, so that's a great pickup. So yeah, well, it's soon going to be a base fight, I think. I'm pretty sure SG's going to wait for next Conger before pushing base, but they're going to finish the last 2 towers before the token is up.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to push the mid tower, then go back to the top, and then just go back to controlling IG's jungle and farming.
Yeah.
And as soon as next Conger's up, they'll take that and then go for the base fight. So yeah, what IG needs to do is hopefully get a really good fight here, either top or mid, but I don't think they're going to take it, and they can't really do a 5v5 fight. So yeah, finish that damn Shrunken Head on Sandwraith. That's the most important thing on your mind right now.
He's trying to, but obviously Stay Green doing their part and making sure to make that as difficult as possible. Gonna force them to make decisions here, so gonna at least start knocking on the door. Oh, not gonna be pause coming out, but gonna knock on the door a little bit right here. Sandwraith farm at the bottom in the meantime.
Yeah, they might actually think that, I mean, there's 1 minute left on the token, so they might think that, okay, what the hell is he called? Sandwraith does not have a Shrunken. He most likely will not have it in this fight, and we still have the tokens. Why not make the most use of it and push the base tower? So I guess that's the right choice.
Yeah, so
yeah,
we'll see what they continue to go in. Obviously, again, the pause here, so I'll have to wait for that climactic pause here to come out and wait to see what happens, but... again, guys, this is game 1 here of this series, IG versus Stay Green. The winner of this series will play Lion Esports Club in the grand finals tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but later today for our second match. Of course, Lions will be up 1-0 in a best-of-5 series, as always here with the HoN Tour Cycle number 6 here. Also, I wanted to bring up a stat here going into this matchup. We got Stay Green versus IG throughout HoN Tour so far for Season 2. Stay Green's actually 8-3 overall with the 4-1 series lead over Internet Gangster. So definitely having a good time in this matchup. The only time where actually IG won a series was actually the previous cycle, where they won in the winter bracket semifinals, where they won that series 2-0, and then State Green eventually came back and won the whole thing. So obviously IG has matched up against them a fair amount of times, usually coming on the losing end, but trying to change that here today once again. But State Green looking strong here in game number 1, so it looks like IG's ready.
Yeah, definitely doing good.
There we go. Okay. But, so yeah, they got the token, as you said, for a minute here, just a minute 02. He's going to be in the front lines, corrupted. Your Sand Wraith even, and will he pour? No, he's going to keep farming the bottom lane. Yeah, he really needs that strike. And they're going to jump in, though, in the meantime. Ravener going corrupted. Not going to be the most follow-up, though. And actually...
Yeah, I think they should have gone for the top tower, because there was no way they were going to be able to just walk into the base, but... yeah, well, they damaged the mid tower, so... Well, actually, they really didn't. Barely lost life. But yeah, they're going to wait for next Conger now, so just hopefully trying to get a kill on bottom. And yeah, they're just going to control the map now. Yep. Well, that's their plan, at least.
Oof. Sand Wraith was almost a little bit of a scary place right there. They're even still scouting for him, actually, but he is going to be fine. He points back to base, and they're not going to be able to find him, so... Good getaway coming out from Sand Wraith, and again, he's just a matter of 50 gold, really, from that Shrunken Head. Wanted to make sure to get that before he died there in that bottom lane, which he didn't end up dying in the process. So, but the top tower, you see Ravener's kind of making his way up there. He's going to farm up what he can, at least in their jungle for now, as State Green. So we got, what, about 3 minutes here before Conger's going to be coming out, so probably around 28:45 or so. That's when we should expect him to pop up, but there's the Shrunken.
Definitely just going to keep farming, and yeah, there's a Shrunken, like you said. I'd like to see a Staff of the Master Uncorrupted this game, actually. I think it's a good item. It helps your pushing, and it's actually... well, how do I describe it? I think it's a really good item, just in general, really. And especially against the Legion team that will want to pick you off fast, it also gives you decent stats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dead corrupted.
Where is he going?
No, why did you go for Pyro?
He went for Pyro, yeah. Where was corrupted? He was at the bottom.
Yeah, he had 400 HP left.
Yeah. He's also in a tougher spot, probably. Or maybe he just simply got tunnel vision on the Pyro right away.
Well, what I was going to say is there's nothing to purge. Like, the Geometer's Bane, they have a lot of AoE damage on Legion, so I honestly think the Illusions will die immediately. And at the same time, there's nothing to purge off from the Legion team, so I don't think Geos would be the preferred choice here. So I'm expecting him to go either a Dawnbringer or a Ginger or something like that, but I'd like to see the staff.
Yeah. Sheepstick is finished on Lodestone, so again, the farm continuing to be pretty damn good on Swindlemelons, 407 gold per minute here. And that is most certainly showing. Rowley's going to do some scouting here. He only has an invis for 5 more seconds. He doesn't have a portal key, though. So he should be fine. Yeah, he just actually is going to portal key away before anything happens. Top lane, you saw Ravener's going to port out before he gets caught as well. So, again, IG trying to get resources where they can. They've actually closed the gap a little bit right here. It was upwards of around 8,000 or 9,000 even. So, as far as the gold league goes, and the experience really isn't that big anymore. And, in fact, even closing a little more right there. As Chessie denies the tower. Rally, though, in the meantime, Sheepstick coming out. He's going to be locked down completely. The Shatterstorm to finish. Oh, wow, he's at in range. That was really close. That was close to being Rally making the getaway, but he did get caught in the end. So, big pick on him, and he's dead for another 45 seconds here. So, he does have a buyback, but I don't think he's going to end up using that, of course, as they're just going to clean up resources now.
Yeah, well, speaking of, like you said, they're doing a very good job of closing the gap in both gold and experience, and that's because SG is mostly running around right now and not controlling the resources, like I said earlier, about taking over IG's jungle, not allowing them to farm. So IG's they've been farming their own lanes as well as pushing out top. You saw Ravener actually getting the top tower, or well, not getting the top tower, it was denied, but he made a lot of work. Oh, mid lane.
What are they doing? They're trying to jump. Yep, and Xenia's going to be jumped. That was just, well, Lodestone jumping in with that Sheepstick.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of split pushing and stuff, so that's why they're recovering. But Conger's going to be up now any second, and that Sheepstick is going to do so much work.
Yeah, already has several times for his team. So yeah, the Conger as expected, spawning, and he's going to be easily taken out yet again. So token of life on Corrupted Disciple, I assume. He has full inventory. He'll probably sell the power supply here. So yeah, he's going to sell the power supply And he'll be picking up the token. Sandwraith, he's not going to go in, is he? He's just scouting. Yeah, he's not going to actually go in. Just kind of scouting, making him disoriented. But Sager doesn't really panic too much right there, and Congar easily goes down after that. So yeah, Token of Life picked up by Corrupted Disciple. They head towards the bottom lane immediately.
Yeah, also the Firebrand, so he's going to go... Dawnbringer or Geos, it doesn't really matter, but I think Geos is a bad choice this game, but we'll see what Chessie goes for. Rally's not really closing in on anything. Ravenor, what's Ravenor going to go? That's a good question.
Is he going to go 1,800 gold? I mean, he's still sitting on those same items, so I'll just have to... He's not giving us any insight yet as far as what he's going to be interested in.
No, I actually don't know what he should go either. It's a very tough choice here.
Barbed armor? This is usually decent against heroes like Corrupted. And
yeah, I guess.
Shabby.
Oh, I actually don't know. Well, besides that, yeah, I don't know if we call the Abyssal on Ophelia.
Oh, no. That's
so yeah, Abyssal picked up. That's good armor and good lifesteal.
Bulwark, actually.
No, because Kraken chose a shrunken head route. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but they'll do totally fine without it. And it looks like they're just going to push up the mid base here. Yeah, they're obviously going to jump either Raven or Sandwraith with the Sheepstick. And yeah, he's going to drop immediately because the Lodestone ulti is the Lodestone ulti. They make everyone into paper.
It is a difficult ultimate to deal with, especially in good Lodestone hands with the portal key and the Rocket Drill. They're going to jump on and grab the cyber right there. Compel's a little bit too late, though. He got the Shrunken Head up, and Lodestone jumping in, but he jumps right into the energy field. So that was actually pretty good for the Legion team. As Sandwraith in the background, is he actually going in? No, he just used the illusions. He is somewhat chasing, but not really. So they will hold off the tower right here. For now, I mean, Shatterstorm was used. Overload's also on cooldown right now for Corrupted.
Yeah, that's just to show how much of a difference a support player could be. Like, that center field completely won them the team fight. Well, not won them, but delayed the tower push. Yep. Nice energy field. Sadly, it's not up now, though, but Neater is...
Those ultimates, but yeah, they're going to jump it once again. Sheepstick going to be coming out, though, on to Ravener. He's in some trouble. In the meantime, Sandwraith chasing, though, and Corrupted Disciple actually is going to fall right there. Token of Life Coach going to bring him back up, but Belly picking up a kill in the meantime onto Z-Freak. So they are going to reset now and stay green, especially with the no more token. Not going to risk it. So again, the Legion team, even without the energy field, they actually hold off stay green, and that was just pretty well played. I mean, Corrupted Disciple, he got pressured right off the bat.
Definitely. They definitely shows the right thing to do. Like, just jump him, and then he was compelled away the first time. They got him low, he came back in, and he dropped because they didn't have a Ophelia ulti, and they didn't have the Lodestone ulti. So very well played by IG to hold that off. And now they're just delaying it even more, which is exactly what they want to do. They want even more items.
Yeah, that's usually a good thing when you are behind, and especially having a Sandwraith on your team. Want to definitely get him farmed up as much as possible. And actually, he picks up another Quick Blade here, so... Are we going to be seeing a Nullfire Blade on Sandwraith on top of the Firebrand that he has?
Can you purge the conduit off you? No, you can't.
I don't believe so, but actually, well, it could be a Brutalizer, too.
Oh, right.
Might be out of the question.
No, wait, what? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it's going to be a Brutalizer. I thought you meant another Quick Blade on top of the one he has in his inventory.
Yeah.
Was that what you meant, or you just meant that he had?
Yeah, no, he has a Quick Blade on top of the Firebrand that he has. So
oh, okay. Well, then it's definitely a Brutalizer.
Yeah, usually it would be Firebrand, but obviously I already had this. Okay, yeah, Brutalizer probably makes more sense over the Nullfire Blade here. So yeah, gonna pause. I mean, Nullfire's good. It's not. I don't think it's out of the question by any means, but they definitely see more use out of the. Brutalizer, yeah, middle lane, no Massive Arms. He's going to be the one actually jump. Nice Capella away. They initially went for Rally, but Rally actually got away himself, and now Sandwraith in the background going to pop the Shrunken Head. Oh, he is really committed, though. He's in a bad spot. Fabelli overstepping his boundaries big time right here, and he's going to be picked off. And you know what? He did that all because he was trying to pick a support Pyromancer. Ouch. That was initially great play by IG to get away between Rally and Master of Arms, and then Sandwraith, doesn't make the best follow-up decision. And can he buy back? He cannot. Ouch.
I don't think he can now. So yeah, that's royally sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Rax, and possibly even a second one. I mean, the buyback should be up soon, right? Yeah, there it is. The buyback's up.
Okay. So he does have it now. Just barely got enough gold. He doesn't have his Mirage, though. That's also big. Ravener gets jumped on. Corrupted Disciple. Corrupted Disciple gets the Shrunken Head off, going for Master Frost immediately. Ravener's on the run. Electrical feedback going up. Kraken's going to get released. Kraken on top of him. And down goes Ravener. Engineer gets picked up as well. He couldn't get the energy field off. That is big. Sandwraith also dropping in the background. The auto attack from Kraken, the Tsunami charge to finish him. Obviously, Parmatch and Blazing Strike coming out. Ravener buyback. Zergo quad kill! What is going on right here? Zergo gets a quad kill. He's going for the Annihilation. The Stormblade's doing so much damage. An Annihilation for Zergo. No, Insania gets it, but a genocide for Internet Gangsters. What the hell just happened? I don't even know. I mean, who knew Ravener could do that much damage all of a sudden?
Look at his charges. Like, really, what happened was after everything was used, Ravener just killed everyone. He just stood there with his shrunken head and just hit people to death.
Wow. I mean, we know the power of Ravener in the laning phase and early on, but holy crap. I mean, the Stormblades did so much damage there. And as you said, the power overwhelming. I mean, when that has as many charges as it did in that fight, and still, I mean, he clearly does a lot of damage. So
I mean, SG chose to jump the Sandwraith, which is the correct choice, and because of that, Ravener decided to. I mean, Ravener was left alone. He could just build up charges, just pound auto hits on the opponents, and that. It's not gonna die.
Oh, he's gonna be fine, barely. Jeez, good attempt from Z-Freak, but.
So yeah, Ravener was just left alone in the fight, building up the charges, and then it backfired because a big Ravener, bam.
Yeah, that was no. I'm still just so baffled. That looked like Staker was on par to even honestly close the game. I thought that was coming up right there, and then all of a sudden I see the numbers popping up in the combat text. A quad kill for Zergo. Oh, Zergo gets picked off. By the way, that's a huge kill onto him. That's actually you also see the Ultimate Warrior streak stop. 503 bonus gold right there for Limp even coming out. So they managed to catch him at the bottom lane. Not sure what he's still doing hanging around there, unfortunately. For IG, but so that kind of slows things down a little bit after that momentum they kind of built up right there.
Yeah.
But still.
It's nice to see that IG is delaying the game even more because that's what they need to do. Sadly, Zergo got picked off now, so I'm guessing SG is going to either force a buyback or do something. They know Ravener has gold on him.
Yeah.
Because he's been saving for a lot of time, so they know he has either a buyback or an item. So yeah, it looks like they're going to force the buyback here. Oh wow, another 3,600 gold on Lodestone. And the Dawnbringer finished on CD, by the way.
Yeah, that's been finished, so we'll see what Lodestone now goes for. With his item set, Ravener does have that 4,400 gold, and again, it's still kind of where is he going to go with that? With all that money he has saved up. That's even with him using the buyback, so.
He's going to buy back now.
Yeah, he kind of, well, I think he might wait it out.
Yeah, they might actually be able to, he might actually be able to hold it off.
Yeah, he's going to wait it out. 5 more seconds. Yeah. We'll see if he... I'm very curious. He has to buy something here when he resurrects. I mean, there's no way he just still sits on it.
Yeah, it's never good to have that much gold hold, especially not if you're defending your... It's a Hellfire. That's a good pickup.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's never good to defend your base with that much gold on you. Like, the worst scenario is if you push another base and you're sitting on low gold.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a buyback when you're defending. But even then, don't have 4,400 gold. At least buy something so you can still have your buyback, but also an item.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, Hellfire's a good item, and good that he picked up an Arcana instead of waiting. I'm guessing Rally's gonna pick up. I don't understand why they don't have a tablet on him. Because that's so good against the Kraken Ultimate and the Lodestone. Like, save him just before Lodestone explodes, or push someone out.
It's already saved several times with Master of Arms, so yeah, you'd think that would be a good pickup for them, but.
Definitely. I think another tablet would be a great choice.
Not going it yet. Hellflower is finished on Ravener. Look at also Nullfire Blade. Speaking of my Master of Arms, he is going to Nullfire Blade himself. So they are going to end up having one on their team. Just on Master of Arms instead.
Hellflower finished.
Bottom lane, Corrupted Disciple chasing down Rally, actually. He's going to use Energizer going with the Dawnbringer. He's going an Engineer actually TPing away as well. They're both going to be fine. That was close. Meanwhile, over at the Ancients, release the Kraken to pick up Zergo right there. Master of Arms tableting over the ledge, but Zergo got caught. So watching the bottom action, not exactly sure how that took place. But that was them finding Zergo, and that was just after he bought his Hellflower, so he does not have a buyback. And this is a good timing now for SG. And I wonder if they might have seen that too, that he bought the Hellflower.
Yeah, definitely, they definitely saw that. So they know he doesn't have a buyback. Top tower is gonna fall, and possibly half of the base tower as well. Lodestone's ulti is gonna be up just in time for Ravener's respawn. The Kraken ulti won't be up though. So what I'm expecting to see here is just get a tower and go back. They might go for the Rax. Wait, 30 seconds. Yeah, they might actually have enough time to kill Rax.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate. Oh, initiation.
Oh, yeah. Lowstone says, I'm going balls to the wall. Injured, got his energy filled up. He does die shortly after. Trying to throw up in the background. They actually going to pick up Power Man. So support for support. Kraken takes down the energy field, though, and also Ravener still dead for another 20 seconds. Kraken, the charge shot coming out. Rally has Capel in 4 seconds. He's going to use the shrunken head, though, and now Rally's on the run. Shatterstar going to be going up. No, he gets the Capel off just in time. And he will be fine. So the tower falls. Ravener up in 8 seconds. Compel back in from Rally. Samwraith is chasing. Corrupt the Disciple's dropping. Corrupt the Disciple is going to fall right there. They pick off Rally, but Samwraith is still got Ravener. He is up now. Swinnermelons, he's on a silver kill streak, but yeah, Staygreen needs to get back. With Ravener up, you do not want to stick around, especially at this point, and it looks like they are going to be fine in terms of falling back. So yeah, they committed a pretty big time right there. They probably could have just played it safe and gone for the racks.
Yeah, sure, it's a very good idea to initiate on a team that's 4v5 and can't buy back, but at the same time, they still have very strong heroes, especially with the energy field, like, can ruin a lot of you. It's just well played by AG again, holding it off.
Yeah, and I mean, the lead is still pretty scary. 12,000 gold lead, 10,000 experience, and obviously it is growing for Stay Green, but Samwraith is not a hero you can say we have a guaranteed win against him, especially when he's doing decent, at least with farm. He actually just finishes his Brutalizer, too, so.
Yeah, Conger's up now, so Conger's going to die, and then they're going to go for, the final Raxus.
Yeah.
Definitely. And, did he have Shrunken Head last fight, Lodestone?
Who's that, Lodestone? I don't believe he did, actually.
No, so yeah, he picked it up, and he also has a buyback, so.
Oh, he did, because it's like 9 charges, so he must have. So he used it once already. But yeah, I heard he has 2,400 gold.
Add Demonic on Kraken. And Corrupted, are you going to buy something? Staff of the Master, thank you!
Yeah, we've seen this a couple times. Chelsea's definitely been a big advocate of it.
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was a very good item this game, and he agrees. He just thought Dominator was better first, and, well, I guess. So it also increases your farm over time, so it's probably the better choice. Go that first. Storm Spirit, did she have that? She didn't, right?
She just bought it, I believe.
She just bought it, yeah. So they're pulling up a lot of good items, and I really think Swindle should buy something before they finish to go for the base. And Legion, yeah, there's not much they're going close to. He actually chose to go the Barbed Armor instead of the tablet. And I don't agree with that simply because Ravener and Sandwraith are going to be the playmakers in the team fights, and if they die, you're gone.
Yeah.
So what if Rally dies after he uses his stuff, if your teammates die as well? I think the tablet is a much safer choice for both your Sandwraith and Ravener on your team. But it's still an alright item. They have lots of AoE damage on Hellborn, so it's going to do something. And it looks like they're doing the Lion Scan up top here.
They're trying.
But SG's ward spotted them, so they know what's going on. They have a ward right now down at the left bottom racks. So they definitely know what's going on, and that's why Lilson is sitting here next to Kraken. And it doesn't look like anything's going to happen.
Yeah, they're going to fall back. It's the ward aside, definitely giving them all the information they needed on Stay Green side to see that coming. So they're not going to be getting caught out by that. But yeah, these big items now, the bananas on Kraken, the token on Corrupted, as well as the next tier of items that they just got naturally is definitely showing here. So, I mean, this goes back to this. Well, it doesn't really 100% go back to it, but the Brutalizer pickup on Sandwraith, I don't know. To me, it feels like that's more of if you're snowballing, if you're more of an aggressive style. They're playing on the defense constantly. So,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what item he could have gone here, honestly. But they have way too much burst on the Hellborn team in order for that Brutalizer to do a lot.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that, but I honestly can't say what he should have bought otherwise.
Maybe a Souls Demonic himself, even? I mean, I don't know. It is tough. It is one of those spots where it's there's no obvious item.
As I said earlier, if your Geos die immediately, it might be a bad thing, but at the same...
Oh, a little bit of jumping going on. Mirage going to be used right there. Compel back onto Master of Arms, going to be fine. Yeah, Samwraith not really fully initiating. Corrupt Disciple, though, he's got the overload up. He has that staff, by the way. Rally's going to jump in with Ravener, try for the burst, but no, releasing Kraken coming out. Samwraith beating on the Corrupt Disciple. Energy field going to be going down, but Ravener will fall right there. Master of Arms also going to be falling. Ravener does buy it back. Samwraith trying to finish Corrupted. It's not going to happen, though. Corrupted Disciple just standing his ground. And GG, well played. Game number 1 is going to go to Stay Green when it's all said and done. So definitely a hell of a game, but definitely picked up. A lot of fun there, but Stay Green, they do come out on top in the end over IG. So
Well, we saw right there, Kraken called 2 people. They could have been tablet or anything, but no, just call 2 people. They can't do anything. Completely shut off from the fight. That's why Kraken is such a good pick. And yeah, just well played by SG that fight. And like you said, CD just stood his ground.
Yeah.
Staff doing work.
That's all he has to do in that case. He has a team support around him, and especially with the farm that he had, he was able to just stand there. And as you said, staff doing work with the overload up as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for game number 1, obviously. We're just getting started for the day, though. So still plenty of fun to be coming at you, including for this series. We got game number 2 going to be coming up.